are live. What's going on, everyone? We did it. Lakers finally did it. We finally ended the streak. Clippers are no longer on a win streak against the Lakers. It's a beautiful thing. I absolutely love it. Also, we're over 500 for the first time this year. And we didn't have to wait till like the middle of the season for that to happen. So I will gladly take that. Gladly take that. But man, what a game! Way to close this out. Way to finish strong. It was a nail biter for sure, right? Like obviously, overtime. You don't want to end up having to go into overtime. You want to end up closing out and doing things properly, right? You don't want to have to go through that whole, especially when you're up 9 late, right? Got to do a better job of closing that out. But you knew this was going to be a tight game. You knew this was going to be a tough game. Paul George shooting the lights out. It was a great game on both sides, right? So, look, I'll take the win. However it is, I will gladly take that win. But real quick, everyone that's here, thank you all so very much for tuning in at this time. I really appreciate it. Hit that like button. If you're not subscribed and you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you're watching this on the replay, thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. Take a quick second, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You as well. Diving into just the team and the stats and all that stuff because we had some really good games from numerous people. D'Lo continues to shine, right? I want to what's going on? Why isn't this pulling up? There we go. D'Lo continues to shine and look really good. He looks like he's back. I wish he would have hit that shot at the end. But, hey, can't hit them all. But he finished this game with 27 points after scoring 28 against the Magic. Beautiful. He shot 52.6% from the field, 43% from three, 42.9 to be specific. But I love that. Hit some clutch free throws down the stretch. He also had 6 assists, 2 rebounds, 3 turnovers. I could do without the 3 turnovers, but, beggars can't be choosers. Still a 2-for-1 assist to turnover ratio. I like it. Cam Reddish, offensively wasn't great. Defensively was fantastic. I mean, this dude was clamps, absolute clamps this game. He had 8 points, 1 of 5 from 3, 2 of 7 from the field, which isn't ideal. Obviously, you want him to be a little more efficient. But again, the things that he did that don't show up in the box score was amazing. He gave you 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, 0 turnovers. You got to love that. LeBron James, the king, is here. 13 of 19 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3, 50% from 3. You love to see that. 12 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 35 points. And if anybody thinks he don't have it, hate to break it to you, you're wrong. LeBron James has it. Anthony Davis with 27, 10, 3, 2, and 4. 55% from the field, 10 of 18. You got to love it. D'Lo and Davis both with 27. LeBron with 35. The big 3 came through for us. You got to love that. Austin Reeves finally looks like he's starting to come around. Not the best game, but he was huge in the second half, especially that third quarter, and was massive for us in that overtime. He ended up finishing with 15 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds. He also gave us 38.5% from the field. So again, hopefully that's the beginning of him kind of getting the flow of things, hit clutch free throws down the stretch. I loved what I saw from him. The 5 turnovers, got to clean that up. Can't have those 5 turnovers. That's rough. And then Christian Wood. 4 of 6 from the field. 2 of 5 from 3 was massive for us. 11 rebounds. This dude is dominating the boards. Gotta love to see that. Gotta love to have that. He also gave us a steal and a block, getting it done on the defensive end. Finished with 10 points. This is a beautiful game, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful game. And we need to keep riding this. We need to keep building that momentum. And 1 second. There we go. But gotta keep this up, right? We got the Orlando Magic coming up next. Got to get that win. Got to start pushing further and further ahead, and just keep rattling off these wins here. this was the big win we needed, right? You lose to Sacramento in a tough OT game. You lose to the Denver Nuggets in a game that I just felt like if we hit shots, we would have won. And then to go and pull out this win against the Clippers in the streak, this was massive. Great team effort, great team, just everything. Darvin Ham was fantastic. I really loved what I saw from everybody across the board. Wonderful game. But we ended the streak. I asked the people that were in the watch-along stream. We'll do the little fun game because we ended the streak. I got shots. Basically, every $20 in super chats, it doesn't have to be all at once. It could just be accumulative collectively. I will take a shot. Again, just a fun little gimmick. Don't feel like you have to donate or anything like that. Again, it's just for fun. But every $20 in super chats, whether it's collectively or all at once, if you just want to buy me a shot, I will take a shot, celebrate this win. Again, for those that may wonder, like, why $20? It seems like a steep price for a shot. It's because I don't want to end up getting trashed. Somebody give me $100 and now I'm taking 30 shots. So, again, just a fun little gimmick. But again, we have 300 people in this live stream. Take a second, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. There's 296 people in this stream. I need to get to at least 200 likes this stream. So take a second, hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, I'm sure some of you aren't subscribed. Take a second, hit that subscribe button. You have no idea how much that stuff helps me in this channel. So please help me out. Like Martin said, hit that like button. But diving into the chat, it's a buy me a drinky bar show or what? No, like I said, it's just a fun little gimmick. Don't have to do it. It's just for fun. But if you want to buy me a shot, you can buy me a shot. Again, it could be collectively. It could be all at once, however you feel. I'm all for it. The refs tried so hard to give the Clippers this win. It's sick. Dude, that Cam Reddish foul, let's talk about that for a second. That Cam Reddish foul was ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't know how that call didn't get overturned. But they tried to sell, right? The refs tried to give the Clippers this W or at least make it interesting. But you know what? We got the win. I will take it. And you know what's even more beautiful? We got the win with Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Russ, all of them. The only person that they were missing was Terrence Mann and James Harden. So I don't want to hear the only one because they didn't have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard or something like that. No, we got the win. We were missing more guys than they were. Very key players, very key components. This was an evenly matched game, and the Lakers pulled it out. I know we don't have a master lock like on Lakers Nation, but I just knew PG was going to pull up and hit that three. I mean, dude, the guy just it's what he does, right? It's what he does. We got the W, guys. You got to love it. We got them. Yep. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Lakers versus Clippers playoff. Hopefully that matchup was just so exciting. Let's go Lakers. Yep. I love it. Tyron schedule. Yeah, I saw that after I went live, but luckily we back on. We got people in here. It's nice to see a normal full stream. It's usually how it goes though when Lakers lose. Streams are a little light. Lakers win. We got the crowd bumping. I love it. Really appreciate it. Now that was a game would earn theirs. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go Lakers. Gotta love it. That's crazy. I picked the Lakers to lose this one. Now I had them to win this one. I had this thumbnail for this video already ready to go. That's why I was able to turn around the stream so quickly. That was a fun game. It was. Witt has earned his money this season. Might be best offseason signing this year. Yeah, without a doubt. Without a doubt. The dude has been fantastic. What a win. Absolutely. That was a classic. Steal a free agency. He might be, seriously. LeBron James. Mr. LeBron James. Such a good game. Game of the year so far easily. Yeah, absolutely. AR, look back. I hope he continues to be back. Westbrook with Zubac on the floor has no spacing. Yeah, not going to lie. Put respect on D'Lo's name. Facts. Glad to see the Lakers break the streak, but it was without Harden, so I'm not sure how I feel about this one. You got to keep in mind, even if they are good with Harden, it's not going to happen right away. It's going to take them time to figure it out. We might have blown them out if they had James Harden in this game. What a win. Finally, yes. This was the win we needed. Let's go Lakers. We had no business winning. This restored my faith 90%. Love what it is. We got to stop falling behind. That is one thing I will say. These going down by 20 and having to play catch up, it's rough. But this is a game we would have lost last year, right? Down 20, have the fake comeback. It looks like we're going to win, and then we end up blowing and losing that game. It's nice that we actually won this game. That's a huge, huge step, I believe, in the right direction for the Lakers. This was massive for the Lakers. Massive for the Lakers. Yeah, Kawhi was torching us early on, and then his legs got shot. I was rooting for the Clippers in this game, but massive respect. What a game. Everyone played their hearts out. Yeah, this was an incredible game. Absolutely incredible game. Finally, yes, D'Lo is him. No Harden, but no Vincent Rui, Vando, or Prince. Yep. Westbrook was Lakers MVP. D'Lo played great. Hope he doesn't get discouraged from that missed one. I don't think so. I think he'll be okay. You can see him starting to come around. Guys look like they're starting to come around, which is huge. Let's go. Nice game. Agreed. I know LeBron had 35, but Wood and Reddish MVPs tonight. I know, man, everybody stepped up and solid points in the game. Reeves in the second, D'Lo in the third and fourth. Yeah, this was just a huge game all around. This is a great team win. Great team win. LeBron is by far the greatest player of all time. Look, I've said that repeatedly. I fully believe he is. This dude is ridiculous. Reeves is finally alive. Thank you. Yes, and we needed that. We needed him to wake up. I was hoping he'd wake up in that Orlando game, but I'll take it in this Clippers game. We got Orlando next on Saturday? So got to lock in. Got to lock in. Let's get it. I love it. Oh man, I am so pumped. Seriously. This is the win we needed. This is the win we needed. Shep, coming in hot for $5 super chat, adding $5 to the pot for the first shot. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. A great win. If D'Lo gives me this, I'm not worried about any team facts. This is the D'Lo we need. I'm not saying he has to score, 28 a game. He scored 28 against Orlando, 27 this game. But if he can be a consistent 20-point a game scorer, that would just be so huge for us. So huge for us. Again, I don't expect him to go out and give us 20, even 25 a game. Him being the third option. Especially if Reeves starts picking it back up and everyone just starts chipping in, I don't see him necessarily going and getting 25 a game, but it's nice to know that this is a guy that can go and get buckets, and he's starting to show that consistency. He's starting to show that rhythm. He's starting to show that he can be that go-to scorer, that he can have an impact on both sides of the basketball. He's been excellent defensively this year. So it's really nice to just see his progress this year and see him continue to grow. If he can keep that up, Lakers are tough. Good luck. Absolutely good luck. Good game. It's already over in the fourth, but damn, feels good to smack the strippers. Yeah, it does. Like I said, I'll take it. You knew it was going to be a tough game. You knew it was going to be a hard-fought game. You knew it was going to be one of those games where, it probably was going to come down to the wire. Don't like them losing 9-point leads, right, late in games. But, a couple just shady things went on, right? But, hey, we pulled through. We didn't fold in overtime, which is huge. And we ended up pulling out this win. I love it. Cam earned my respect defensively. He got after. He was fantastic. Yeah, Cam was so good. Great defense. Big putback by Christian. Yeah, Christian Wood was fantastic. And look, Darvin Ham did something that I've talked about, putting Christian Wood at the 3, have Hayes, LeBron, and Wood. I love that. It really helped on one stretch. I don't know how much you can play that regularly, but I do think in spots you can kind of run that through. Reeves looked back. I loved it. LeBron was MVP tonight. He was fantastic. Tried to dunk on Zubac. Yeah. Oh man, I wish he had that flush earlier. That would have been beautiful. I hope this game is the turning point for Reeves. I do too. I really genuinely do. I really hope that this is the game where he starts to kind of right the ship a little bit and get back in order. Wood played fantastic. Do you think Lakers can win the next 3 games against the Magic, Heat, and Rockets? I hope they do well because they're going up against the Suns after that. Yes, I absolutely do. Look, Orlando, I think, will still be tough. They're a young team with a lot of drive, a lot of motivation, but I do. I think we get that win, Heat and Bucks. We got that Florida road trip, so it's going to be tough. We haven't won a game on the road yet. That's something you got to keep in mind. All 3 games, including this Laker-Clipper game, we were the home team. Yeah, I know we're always kind of the home team, but we were actually home as far as standings go. So we're 3-0 at home, which is good, right? You want to protect home court. You want to win all 41 of your home games, but you need to win on the road, right? So we got to get that win against Orlando. I'd love to get that win against Miami. And then the Rockets, that should be a no-brainer. That should be one of those games where we can kind of get through it, get LeBron and AD some rest in the fourth quarter. That would be ideal. I'm really hoping that that's the case at least. Carpe coming in hot with the $20 super chat. We got our first shot of the night. Dwight Howard wants to buy you a shot. I don't know if I want a shot from Dwight. I'll tell you that. I wants to invite you over to his house tonight and talk D. He can talk D all night long. Wink, wink. Hey, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. And again, I always appreciate the support and the super chats. Period. Thank you so much, Shet, Carpe. Thank you so much for the super chats. You guys are awesome, and everybody here. I appreciate everyone and your support. I understand not everyone can give super chats, so I'm very thankful. But you know what everyone can do? You can hit that like button. You can hit that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, there's 210 people in the stream. I know that there are a bunch of you that are not subscribed. So take a second, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It helps me down the hatch, my friend. Whew. Whew. Hits. Grow some hair on your chest. I appreciate you. Seriously, thank you all so very much. Again, every $20 in super chats doesn't have to be at one. Carpe, I appreciate you buying me a shot. Doesn't have to be at one. We saw $5 towards the pot for another shot. So 15 more. I'll take shot number 2. Again, don't feel obligated. You don't have to do it. It's just like a fun little thing to kind of just spice up, give a little incentive for super chats, because trying to do this for a living, right, people? So let Russ be Russ. Yeah, absolutely. Remember what you are seeing. LeBron James is just go. Dude, the guy is next level, man. Next level. I live in Miami and is going to the Lakers Heat game for my birthday. Awesome. On November 6th with my LeBron jersey and Lakers cap. I don't care what Heat fans are going to think. That is awesome. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. There are 3 had 35, 38, and 27. Ours had 35, 27, 27. Yet we still won. So actually do have a good team and didn't suit up everybody exactly. Look, I've said it constantly. This is a team that I believe can win an NBA championship. We're only going to improve. We're only going to get better as the season progresses. Just gotta take these things in stride, right? You got to take the bad, work and develop and build on the bad. Take the good, use that as your foundation, use that as your building block to start striving towards success, right? That's what we got to do. And I fully believe that the Lakers are going to continue to do that. Very proud of this team too. Absolutely. AR-15 look back. Absolutely. Ham coach the masterclass. Agreed. Let's go. Kawhi was awesome. King James. Gotta love it. Point Austin unlocked. Austin is him. I love seeing that. Absolutely. Austin with the win. It also looked good. Austin got a swagger back. Breaking Norman's ankles, started drawing fouls and hitting us pull-ups. Hopefully that is a trend that continues. Great win. Yes, great team win. Finally, Austin Reeves is waking up. That's the guy we need. Absolutely. Austin was great. Absolutely. Cosman, thank you so much for the super chat. $5 super chat. So now we're $10 away from the next shot. I really appreciate it. Oh, let's toast. Dang, you got me. All right. I won't leave you hanging, Cosman. All right, we'll count this. We'll start the toll. I'll take a shot for $10 because you said toast. So I can't leave my boy hanging. I can't leave you hanging. Cheers. Down the hatch, everyone. Woo! Ooh, put some hair in the chest. Thank you, Coswin. Thank you so much. Seriously, I appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I really do. I really appreciate it. And I'm just glad the Lakers finally beat the Clippers. I think Austin getting his confidence back, we need it. Hardwood Classic game for sure, yeah. And that's another thing that I love, because a lot of people are pointing out this was just a classic game, great game. It's good that the Lakers were able to win that, because that shows that we can win those tight games. We can win those games where we have the blunder. It was a game that we absolutely should have won. We got far behind. You need these types of games to build that momentum going into the season, and then especially the playoffs. And this was a game that I think we could look back at some point this season and go, okay, that was the game where you saw things starting to get right. Right? And or at least I'm hoping that's what this is. Now, the Lakers are still going to lose some games. They're still going to lose some games that they should have. Everyone does, right? I mean, look at the Bucks. Have lost to 2 tanking teams. Right? It happens. We can't get too high with the highs, too low with the lows. I mean, doing the watch along stream, there was a point where we had like literally like a third of the people like the game's over, Lakers suck, they lost, and I kept preaching, be patient, let things unfold. Right, game's not over until the fourth quarter ends. Right, and even then, in some cases, you got to go in overtime. Right, but we gotta stop this roller coaster. Let things play out. Right, don't get too high with the highs, don't get too low with the lows. You're gonna have good games, you're gonna have bad games, but these are the kind of games that you need to build that confidence and to just keep pushing in a positive direction. And I love it. I love it. We absolutely need Vando badly. Yeah, Wood was absolute steal. 3 7-footers when LeBron worked out well somehow. Yeah, well, I mean, Christian Wood's ability to defend the perimeter really helps a lot. I don't know how much you can play that unit against certain teams, certain matchups, certain lineups, right? If you played that too long, Kawhi would have figured that out, right? Because they had Jackson Hayes on him and stuff like that. He's too skilled, too good. He would have figured it out. But you can also get away with it with a guy like Kawhi Leonard, because he's not this like quick, fast, gonna blow by you type player. He is more slow, more methodical, kind of, slows it down a little bit. It's nice to see when, you're playing teams like that you can go with that big line. I don't think you can use it against everybody, but I do think that was something. With 6 stocks, you gotta love it. Love the tall lineup. Agreed. I'm with you. After midway through the third, Austin was consistent as far as shot making. Yes, he was fantastic. Quality win. Hopefully, Jay, that's the beginning of him, righting the ship here a little bit. Rui and Vando out too. Yep. And Prince and Vincent. That's 4 of our rotation guys. That's 4 key rotation guys. Also, another thing I want to say, look, Max Christie had some nice moments defensively, but you saw tonight why you gotta wean him in. You gotta ease him in. So many people were talking about Darvin Ham as the world's worst coach because he wasn't playing Max Christie. And again, he had a couple nice defensive sequences. He had a couple nice moments, but you saw he's gonna be that. He's 20 years old, right? He's gonna have some moments. He's gonna have some good moments. He's gonna have some bad moments. But we can't just be forcing Max Christie. You got to look at Max Christie, and he wasn't great. Now, I'm not going to judge him on one game. Maybe if he gets a little more time, maybe he can come in. I do believe once Jared Vanderbilt returns, he will get a little more time. But, I mean, Cam Reddish has just shown in all 5 of these games how valuable he is on the defensive side. You gotta keep with the defense. His size, athleticism, speed, everything. He did because he was terrible in the beginning. But if you look at from midway through the third on, the dude only missed 2 or 3 shots. The guy shot 60 or 70% or whatever. No negativity tonight. We needed this. Yeah, facts. Can't wait for Vanderbilt to come back. Agreed. Although I'm concerned with us starting off slow again, can't keep doing that if we're going to win it all. But I still got 77 games to fix that. Agreed. Gotta, like I said, you gotta take the good, build on the foundation, keep pushing. The bad, you gotta work through it, figure it out, and make it happen, right? Let's see. It's because we had a 8-man rotation. We need to consolidate. A lack of rotation helps the continuity. They flowed so well in the second half. I don't think it's a coincidence. Yeah, great. I mean, Darvin Ham's talked about how he needs to tighten up the rotation, right? And I think he does. I'm telling you, Wood is a starter, and Vando when he comes off the bench. I don't know. I still kind of lean towards Vando starting just because defensively, right? I think he can help slow down some of these hot starts, but there's definitely an argument for several guys, and I don't think you could go wrong either way. Shep, coming in hot with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I can't wait to see how we look when Vando gets back. Time for another shot, Big Holmes. All right. So I guess we taking $10 shots. All right. Here, let me take the sweater off. It's starting to get hot. Probably get all the shots, but again, I appreciate you guys. Seriously. I do. I really mean it. Thank you, Shep. And here, look, in purple and gold, coming in hot with the $2 super chat. Nice rotation tonight. Yes, I really liked what we saw with Darvin Ham. Thought it was tight. I thought he tried a couple things that made sense, that actually worked. You can see he's still experimenting a little bit. A lot of people were on the fence about him starting with Cam Reddish. I said at the beginning of the stream, I actually liked it. I thought it was for defensive purposes. You need to put him on Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, guys like that. It's exactly what we saw, and he was great. I loved what we saw. And Shep, you too, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. All right, let's. Oh, we overflowing here. Cheers. I want to put it to the screen, but it's overflowing here. Cheers. Whew. Put some hair on your chest. Let's go. Thank you so much, Shep. Seriously. Great win. Great win. All right, let's keep going. Big win. Keep two bigs in at all times. I don't mind it. You know, there are occasions where you want to, you know, pick and choose that spot. You know, I don't mind Wood and AD, but you also don't want to wear them out. Pick and choose your spots. Keep Hayes, AD, Hayes, Wood. Like, I like how Darvin Ham is starting to rotate the bigs, right? He's starting to, like, you know, you're getting a little bit of Hayes, AD, have some minutes with just AD, because you do. At times you need that guard play, you need those forwards, you need that shooting, you need that stuff. But I like how Darvin Ham is approaching and going about it now. I do. I genuinely do. He's starting to figure it out, which is what we need. Garbe coming in out, $2 super chat. Dwight said, if you like C Wood, you're going to love D Wood. Well, thank you, Garbe. I really appreciate that. And thank you for the $2 super chat. We'll throw $2 in the pot for another shot. And RJ coming out the $5 super chat. Tyler, thanks for all your hard work. We enjoy watching your videos. Lakers in 4. RJ, thank you so much. Seriously, I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I love it. I say it all the time. I'm in the best position in the world, right? Like, I get to have all these beautiful people come in, talking to me, listening to me, watching games with me. Like, you know, the fact that I get to make videos and people actually want to listen to them, you know, whether we agree, whether we disagree, you know, it's beautiful to just be able to talk. That's why I always say at the end of the video, you know, join the discussion. You know, let me know your thoughts and opinions, because I do. I believe in conversation and community and stuff like that. That's why I do these live streams. That's why I do everything that I do. I'm very thankful, very appreciative of you all, and very kind of you. Thank you so much, seriously. And yes, Lakers in 4. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm telling you, number 18. I can smell it. I can smell it. So we got $7 in the pot for the next super chat, or for the next shot. So $13 more, and we'll take another shot. Warriors do not like Sacktown. They just be busting every time they play them. Did the Warriors lose? Because Warriors beat them last time. So that was great. That was great. Yeah, we broke the streak, KB. Broke the streak. You gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right. Where was I in the chat? I hate when it refreshes because I lose my spot. I don't know where I'm at. Where's the pickup here? C Wood at the 3 is interesting for sure. So, look, I talked about this all off season. Even before we got Christian Wood, I was talking about how it would be good because you can use him at the 3. He's really good defending perimeter players. I did a whole video breaking down his defense and how he defends out on the perimeter. He's actually really good about that. I talked in the offseason. I talked in training camp. I talked in preseason about how you can run Christian Wood at 3. I don't think you can do it just all willy-nilly, so to speak, but I do think in doses you can play Christian Wood at the 3 and actually get away with it. So I like that. Ham experimented with that in the preseason, and now we've seen him do it a couple times here in the regular season, and I love it. Yeah, everyone in Lakers Nation coming back to Reeves. Let's go, Austin the GOAT. He ain't here. He's him. Yeah, finally. LeBron looking like the MVP right now. Yeah, dude, he's been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Dude, imagine, and time out. Let's take a second. Let's take a second to talk about this. If LeBron keeps this up and he plays 65 games, because he's got to play 65 games, LeBron's winning the MVP. But I wonder, let's put our tinfoil hat on for a second. LeBron James is exempt from the resting rule and stuff like that. If, let's say, LeBron plays like 60 games, if he plays the way he's playing right now, I believe he wins MVP because they'll justify and they'll say, oh, we did the whole, we exempted him because, year 20 rule, right? Because they have different rules if you're in year 20 and beyond, right? So I actually think if LeBron keeps this up and he plays at least, 58, like if he plays like 50 games, I don't think they'll give it to him. But if he's close to that 65 games, like if he's only like a handful of games away, I'm telling you right now, come back to this live stream. He wins the MVP, assuming he continues to play the way he's playing, which I don't see why he wouldn't, right? So if LeBron keeps this up, he's winning MVP this year. If he wins MVP in year 21, age 39, stop. Come on. Like that would be, and he's playing at an MVP level. And I don't think it's that far-fetched, right? One, I don't think, because look, voter fatigue is a real thing, right? We've seen it in the past. I don't think that they're going to give it to a big man, or I don't think that they want to give it to a big man. Let me rephrase that, right? So if Jokic, Embiid, Giannis, if those guys are really good, but LeBron is still being LeBron, they'll find any excuse to give it to LeBron James. Because it'd be huge for the league, for one, be huge for LeBron's legacy. You'd have a talking point, all the media, all the attention. LeBron wins MVP. So I'm not saying he will for sure. Again, a couple things have to happen, but remember this conversation. I'm glad this year. I'm glad this year you're not hating on LeBron like last year for shooting threes. I've criticized LeBron this year for shooting threes. Look, I love LeBron. I have repeatedly talked about how I believe LeBron James is the greatest basketball player to ever play the game. But he's not above criticism, right? If we're going to praise him and he's still playing at a high level and he's still a top 10 player, just like anybody else, I got to hold him accountable. I hold, Reeves. I've held, D'Lo, Anthony Davis, right? That first game, I talked about how it's inexcusable that Anthony Davis performs the way he does. I am a little more lenient on LeBron than I am somebody else because I do take into account that he's in year 21 and he is 39 years old. But if he is 0 of 7 and keeps shooting threes instead of putting his head down and getting to the basket, I'm going to criticize him. If LeBron James turns the ball over late in the game, again, if we're going to hold him to this standard of GOAT status, whether you believe he's the GOAT or not, he's at least in the conversation. And he's still playing at that level. If we're going to hold him to that level, he's not above criticism. I don't care if it's Kobe in his prime, I held him to criticism. Jordan in his prime, I held him to criticism. Anybody, Dwayne Wade, anybody, no one is above criticism. If you do what you're supposed to do, then absolutely. But there's a difference between hate and criticism. If you decide to shoot us out of a game like we saw him do last year, that's criticism. I have never said, oh, LeBron's trash. I've never said LeBron's washed. Oh, I've never said anything like that. I hold him accountable for the moment in which he has performed, just like I would anyone else. There's a difference between hate and criticism. Got to understand the difference. A lot of people, you're not the only person that has come at me with this stuff. Big difference between criticism and hate. You gotta hold somebody a standard. If he's great and he is still a top player in this league and he is the best player on the Lakers and he is all that stuff still, he needs to be held accountable. He needs to be held to that standard. We can't go, oh, he's the best player in the league and he's this and he's that. That's why many people think Bron-sexuals are delusional, because no one ever wants to criticize LeBron. LeBron is not above criticism, right? I can be fair in both. But anyway, great question, Hut. And Red Pill coming in hot with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. We are what? We are $8 away from another shot. I really appreciate that. $5 towards the pot and the goal is a bad mother. Going to bed, it's 12:43 in Chicago. Good night. Yes, absolutely. Good night. And y'all subscribe. Also, glad Reeves got back on track. I do too. And as Red Pill Christian, thank you so much. I really do appreciate the super chat. As he said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I know there are many of you that aren't subscribed. I really do appreciate it. Take a second, hit that subscribe button. We got the win. Let's celebrate. Hit that subscribe, hit that like. But yes, thank you so much for throwing $5 into the pot. Again, we're $8 away. Tell you what, $5 more, I'll take another shot. We'll round up. But yes, thank you so much. Seriously, Red Pill, you're awesome. And have a great night. It is super late, and I am very grateful for you. Seriously. Oh, there it is. Dante, thank you so much. Seriously. Tyler, like your content creator. Let's turn up. We beat our rivals. I got my drink on deck. Take a shot. Let's celebrate. We need one all-ball defender. Oh, there it is. First off, let me pour this real quick. Again, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Seriously, you are awesome. And look, I appreciate the support. Everybody, I am very thankful for all of you. I really am. Dante, shots. Cheers, my friend. All right. Woo. Pounding them back. But I do. So this is a good talking point as far, because I get asked a lot, like, what do the Lakers still need? A couple things. One, we need a rim pressure, right? Obviously, Kyrie would be perfect for that. I don't know if we get Kyrie. Obviously, if Dallas starts crumbling, but even then, I think that they give it a year or two before they unload Kyrie. DeMar DeRozan, I wouldn't mind DeMar DeRozan if that were to happen. But he doesn't really solve all. He helps a lot. So what DeMar does, again, trying to stick with people I think are realistic. What DeMar does is he provides over-the-top shooting. So we need a rim pressure, right? Somebody that, think of Dennis Schroeder. His ability to get to the rim, apply pressure at the rim, his ability to draw contact, create fouls, all of that is very important. We need that. We need somebody that can shoot over the top, right? LeBron James and Anthony Davis can do it at times, but sometimes they can be a little inconsistent at that. We need somebody like a DeMar DeRozan who can get to his spots, pull up, knock him down. He's not the three-point shooter, but you can live with DeMar DeRozan. We could use another like elite perimeter defender, although I will say that Cam Reddish is starting to show that, right? If he can get his offense going and start knocking down shots consistently, we solve that problem, because he would be huge for us with his size, his athleticism, 6'8", 7'1" wingspan. It's massive. So the biggest things personally, this is just me personally, that I think we need is over-the-top shooting and rim pressure. Obviously, we could use another big body, big booty for the, Jokic, the Embiids of the world. But I think we need rim pressure and we need over-the-top shooting more than anything. I do believe as the season progresses, we will get better on the defensive side of the basketball. I do still believe we're going to be, one of the top defensive teams in the league. Just my thoughts personally. But yes, I wouldn't hate if we got like another like on ball, 3-and-D style guy. Problem is, like, every team wants that, every team needs that, and Lakers are very limited on what they can trade to acquire something like that. But again, I really appreciate that. But all right, we're resetting for another shot. Where were we in the chat? Absolutely. Paul George only makes shots against the Lakers. Dude, this guy was killed. Man, I thought this dude was about to beat us. But I'm glad we got the W. I'm glad we were able to foul him out. Don't worry, in the playoffs, he won't show up, so you good. We showed we ain't need Westbrook. Yes, agreed. It was good to see AR schooling Norman Powell. Yes. So I really hope that, just like I said the last game in Orlando, that I hope that that's the game that D'Lo starts to find his rhythm, which so far it's looking like that's the case. I'm hoping that this is the game where AR starts to find his rhythm. I really do. This is the first OT win I have seen from the Lake Show in a long time. So glad. Yes. And you need this. You need these wins. You do. You need these wins. You need these tests. You need these challenges. What's going on? I appreciate you being here. Lakers won. So it's only right y'all like the stream. Yes, Major, thank you so much. Yes, take a second, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. See where we at. Where we at as far as likes? Because we had like 300 people at one point in the stream. Where are we at as far as likes go? We are at, oh, come on. 144. That is terrible. I mean, that matches the people in the stream currently, but we had like 200 and something, 300 earlier. Hit that like button if you haven't hit that like button. That's YouTubers' currency. D'Lo is Lakers' third best player, not Reeves. I agree. Bro, Cam Reddish is solid on the ball defender. He is fantastic. Fantastic. AR still shot bad. He did in the first half, but not later. Here's my 20. The Harden trade killed the Clippers' wing depth. Agreed. That's why I thought the Lakers were going to win today. So one of the big reasons why the Clippers have had the Lakers number the last few years is because of all of that perimeter. Because they just had bodies that they could constantly throw at LeBron. And they could trap AD and do the thing. Like you saw how they were trying to trap and hammer Anthony Davis, right? Every time he got the ball, boom, 2 or 3 defenders. When you have the wing depth and the length, all that stuff, it makes it a lot easier. Problem is that they traded all that away. So you saw LeBron was able to be more effective. He was able to kind of get what he wanted whenever he wanted it. He didn't get worn down like he did in other previous games. That's huge. Great win goes to show what small rotations can do. We need to consolidate, force these people to play, and it generates success. Yes, got to be a team effort. Got to be a group. Y'all need to watch the watch along streams when the games are live. The energy for the games are fire. Jay, thank you so much. Yes, we need to get more people in the watch along streams. We usually do pretty good in these post game streams. You know, we usually have a couple hundred people. You know, especially on a good day. And now that I'm starting to regularly get streams, you're starting to see more and more people kind of trickle in. But we need to get more people in the watch along streams. If you're watching the Laker game, or even if you're not watching the Laker game, like, you know, you're at work or whatever, if you can stream or if you can watch the stream, turn that on. It's great. Great conversations. We usually have about like 50 people. We had like 100 people at one point in the stream total. But yeah, we're usually at around 50 people. We need to pick that up. We need to have some of you come along, come hang out with us. I know there's a lot of other options like Laker Nation. They're a big option. You know, I know that they have playback and stuff like that. But no, hey, if you're watching on playback, throw your TV or your phone or something like that, throw it on this stream and come join the watch along. It's a lot of fun. It really is. It's a lot of fun. We all get to talk, hang out. It's good stuff. It kind of bothers me that Dwight's story is a story dude needs PR person, though. Can't toss out quotes like, where I lay my wood is my business. I mean, he's not wrong, though. I mean, it's nobody's business, right? Like, you know, look, I want to keep this basketball. I don't want to get too much into stuff. Like, when it's important stuff, I'll talk about it. But, like, yeah. I mean, as far as I go, it's nobody's business, right? Like, that's on him. You know, if he is into dudes or whatever, that's on him. You know, that's his life. There's no impact on anybody. You know, what he wants to do in the comfort of his own bed or the comfort of his own home, that's on him. You know, if, you know, I don't want this to get flagged because, you know, it's family-friendly content here because it's sports-related, so I got to be careful what I say. But if he did what is being accused of, then yeah, no. But if it was, again, professional athletes, celebrities, stuff like that, it's a gray area, right? It's yeah. But as far as the accusations go, if he didn't do that and he's into that, that's on him. You know, like, good for him. As long as he's happy, that's all that matters. Right? We just need people to be happy. LeBron looking like the MVP right now. He's been good this season and super efficient. Yeah, he's been ridiculous. Bro, I know some Clipper fans will say, "Oh, reacting, y'all won without PG and OT." Hey, it's not our fault that PG couldn't play defense without fouling. LeBron efficiency this season has been great. Yes, because he's been more aggressive. He's been attacking the basket. He's been doing the things that we need him to do. That's, you know, I look, he needs to take some 3-point shots. I'm all for it. When he's hitting like he was today, go ahead, throw him up. But he needs to be selective. He's being smart. He's attacking when he needs to attack. He's conserving energy. He's picking his spots. We need that to continue. We need that LeBron to continue. I'm just glad we can 100% rule out 2 10 start. Yeah, that's very true. Very true. This is the game we needed. Hopefully, this gets everyone rolling and we go on to crush the Rockets in Orlando. Agreed. And Miami. Glad we got the correct ref. Wood finally has a head coach that believes in him. Agreed. Look, I've talked repeatedly about how Christian Wood is and can impact the Lakers, and he just needed to be in the right situation, and it looks like he is. Jordan Poole did a lob pass off the glass to Kuz, down dub. What a clown show of a team. Clippers will never have another winning streak like that. Agreed. Coach Ham is good with communication with the players. He is. He's a good coach. A lot of people get on him. He's a good coach. We do not miss his TOS. I'm assuming you mean Russ or something. When Austin crossed someone, I was like, "Yep, he back." Dude, hopefully he keeps that going. We need it. Ty Westbrook. Cam is making a case to be in the rotation over Max. Agreed. Goes to show as long as LeBron and AD have some depth and shooters, they can win any game. Agreed. Anyone gonna comment on the Clippers channel? Let's go Lakers. Lakers won, started the rebuild. Big win, the Lakers tonight. Yes, absolutely. Agreed. When does Vando come back? So he was said to be reevaluated in 2 weeks, and that was like a week ago. So minimum about another week or so, give or take. I just can't wait until we are fully healthy. Def will be Lake Show. Agreed. Can't wait for the Clipper fans' excuses. Oh, they're already here. I mean, we've already had a couple in this stream. I just have chose to ignore them. Russell saw it tonight for sure. Yeah, he was good. He did give me cringeworthy mental lapses he had on the Lakers. If I bless you with a $5 super chat, will you take a shot, my guy? I think we should celebrate beating. Oh, I already got that. Yeah, thank you so much. Seriously, thank you. I know I'm like super behind in the chat, but I appreciate it. That means there's a lot of you here in and out. That's on Lou. Having a rest running center isn't going to work. Agreed. Let's see. In my opinion, Gabe Vincent should load manage to the playoffs. Concerned with Warriors start 4-1? No. They still lack size, and that was our big advantage. And we only got bigger, and they got smaller. If it's a big trade, D'Lo, small trade, Gabe, and Reddish. Yeah, look, if it is a big trade, then it's going to be D'Lo. Look, Rob Pelinka's not going to make a trade just to make a trade. If the right deal is on the table, he will make the deal. Like if he makes it, like if there's 2 ways that I see the Lakers making a trade. One, it's a move that makes more sense, that makes better sense now and long term, or it's a deal that like is just helps us get over the top, right? Like I said, a Kyrie becomes available, or Buddy Hield and Miles Turner, something like that. D'Lo is him. Klay Thompson at the game winner. Dude, the Warriors just have the Kings number. They just absolutely have the Kings number. The scary team is the Celtics right now. They do look scary. Problem is, they're one of those teams that I just don't believe in until you prove to me otherwise. I just think once they get to the playoffs, they lack mental toughness, and that's going to be a problem for them. Put hair on your chest because you can't get it on your face from what we've seen of AD's. Or do you think he'll make it over 6-5? I do. Because he's going to want the accolade, right? And I think he wants Defensive Player of the Year, which he'll win if he plays 65 games. But you're not wrong. I can't grow facial hair. It's terrible. Appreciate you, brother. And Caster, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Coming in hot with the super sticker. I'm sure, where's it at? Why hasn't it popped up yet? Because for whatever reason, I can't see it on StreamYard. Here, let me see if it shows me on, because I want to see what the sticker is. I really appreciate that. Here we go. Let's see. What was the sticker? It was why isn't it showing the I don't know why it didn't pop up. That's weird. It didn't pop up. I don't know what the sticker was, but I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Seriously. That was very kind of you. Thank you so much. Maybe it'll pop up in a few minutes. Sometimes it lags for whatever reason, but when it pops up, I appreciate that. Mike Brown is a hell of a coach, KB. Plus, he knows that system. Yeah. The Kings are in a bit of trouble. I think you can't lose a lot of ground in the West. Yeah, agreed. That's why I wish the Lakers won that game, man. That drives me crazy. It's time for League One. Go Lakers. Yep. Warriors won. Clay gamed them. Beautiful. The multiple 7-foot lineups only work because they can hold their own on the perimeter and move well. Couldn't play 2-3 Zubac types. Yeah. Well, again, yeah. And, guys like Kawhi Leonard, they're not super fast, right? They're not like those guys that get the ball and they're just, boom, they're by you, right? He's more slow, more methodical. So you can get away with that type of matchup as far as like a Jackson Hayes who's quick, he's athletic, he's long, he's lengthy. Same thing with Christian Wood. Also, a guy like Jackson Hayes, excellent pick and roll defender for a big man. Like you can get away with it with certain matchups. I don't think you can do that like regularly. Like every game, I don't think you can do that. Washa, thank you so much. $5 super chat. I really appreciate that. And it's the first super chat you've ever given. Thank you so much. It gives me a little notification. And I see it says 1. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Great win for the Lakers. AR made some huge winning plays and hustle with effort, plus clutch free throws. Also, Cam locked up a Kawhi wheelchair. Well, first off, again, thank you so much. I really appreciate that super chat. Seriously, it's very kind of you. And what are we at? Where are we? We're $7. So we're $13. I'll take another $10. We'll take another shot for $10. Because we're technically at $6, but I'll be kind. Another $10 more that put us at $16. I'll take another shot. But I agree with you 100%. AR made some huge plays, steals, hitting some clutch shots, clutch free throws. Really just doing the things that he did prior to this slump. And it's something that I talked about, right? It's frustrating. It's hard. I do think Darvin Ham gave him a little too long of a leash at times, but you have to let guys play through. AR had this same issue in the Warriors series in the playoffs, right? 2 or 3 games, he was terrible. And then he just flipped that switch, was great the rest of the way, and was arguably our best player through that entire Denver series, right? So you got to trust him. You got to trust that he'll get back into rhythm, get back into the flow of things, which personally I do. I think he'll get back to that. But I'm hoping that this is the beginning stages of like him coming back, him getting back to the AR we know and love. And as far as Cam Reddish, just clams, absolute clams. And I love seeing it. I love it. I love it. I love it. We need that. We need that defense. That defense is absolutely huge. But again, thank you. Clippers dominated most of the game, but Lakers fought back. Agreed. Malik has a game and skill to be a 25-point-a-game scorer. Yeah, Malik Monk, absolutely. Celtics are beating teams by 50 points. Yeah, which is tough. But again, how do they look in the playoffs? Still salty about the Kings game. We really let that one get away from us. I agree. But I've learned doing this long enough, you gotta kind of just let it go. It's tough. It's frustrating. It's like, God, we'd be what, 4-1? But you got to just kind of take it, let it go. It's tough though. It is. Coming in. Oh, wait, no, that was the other one. I saw you just gave another one. Clicked on the wrong one. Waja, coming in house, $10 super chat. Want me to take a shot? I see that. Don't forget, Banchero is in a slump, and probably because both of him and we're in the FIBA stuff. Yes, absolutely. First off, let me pour the shot real quick. But yes, to answer your super chat, which again, greatly appreciate that. Seriously, that was very kind of you. Yes, you're right. Tyrese Halliburton has been great, but also he kind of was just more facilitator and minute-wise, right? Ospreys played Western Conference, went immediately into FIBA, and then immediately into training camp and preseason, and then regular season. So I'm sure there is a level of fatigue there. The Lakers were trying to kind of keep him as like fresh as possible. Like he was kind of sitting out during LeBron's training camp. During the preseason, he only played a couple games, played like what, 2-3 games, something like that. So he only played like half of the games. They were trying to kind of keep him as fresh as possible, but it's a lot of wear and tear. I understand he doesn't have like the mileage that somebody like a LeBron has and stuff, but that's a lot of minutes to play. But cheers, down the hatch. Thank you so much. Whew. All right. Appreciate that. Paul George getting fouled out was huge. Agreed. Absolutely agree. I'm a D-Lo fan. That's to Jay. LeBron ain't winning MVP. He can't keep this up. Yes. They would try their hardest to not give it to him, especially with Jokic and whatnot. See, I disagree. I think that they would. I think if they can find a reason to give it to LeBron, they will. Absolutely. Because if he was 27, no, I agree, they wouldn't. But as far as the league goes, it benefits the league so much if LeBron James wins the championship. Huge. That PR, that media, all that. I mean, they are probably praying that LeBron plays good enough for them to give him the MVP. I'm telling you. Look, I've been wrong before. I might be wrong. I am pretty confident if LeBron plays 60 to 65 games this year and he continues the production in which he's being productive, LeBron's going to win the MVP. I'm telling you. They are praying to give him the MVP. But got another super chat. Thank you so much. Real quick, what can I call you? Like, what is your name? What can I call you? Because I see you all the time in the streams and stuff, and I really appreciate you always being a part of the streams, but I just don't know what to call you. Like, and I want to be respectful and, thank the person that has given me the super chat. So whatever name I can call you, whatever you want to give me, I really appreciate that. So that way I can address you accordingly as you're on the streams. But regardless, I really appreciate you with the $5 super chat. Thank you so very much. Google Translate says it's Kazuya Yamasaki. Did I say that right? Can I call you Kazuya? Is that right? Is that correct? Well, thank you. First off, thank you, Blanca. I really appreciate that. And yeah, like I said, I really appreciate that. Like I said, I just, I want to be polite. I want to be respectful. I'm very thankful. But once Vando is healthy, a closing lineup, when we're up of AR, Gabe, Cam, Vando, LeBron, and AD. Who's scoring on us? What a defensive performance by Cam. Yes, so I agree 100%. But my only concern with that lineup is offense. Gabe needs to turn it around shooting-wise. Cam Reddish, I don't know how much you can rely on him shooting. Vando's been working like a madman shooting the basketball, but I don't know how well that translates. The problem is we only have one game. He did shoot 66% in that game, but it was only 3 shot attempts. So we don't really have a gauge on how good or bad he is shooting the basketball. So if he can knock it down with consistency, then I wouldn't mind it. I would personally go with AR over Gabe Vincent, just because at least AR can create his own shot. If assuming he's back, he can create his own shot. Not only can he create his own shot, but he was 40% from 3, right? So I think that helps more. So personally, if you were to go with a lineup like that, I would go AR. I'd go AR, Cam, Vandal, LeBron, and AD is what I would go. But I'm not gonna lie, I still kind of like the AR, Prince, Vandal, LeBron, and AD because I think Prince gives you that. He gives you defense, gives you size at the 2. He also gives you 40% 3-point shooting, if that makes sense. But I saw you responded. My name is Kazu. Oh, okay, Kazu. Thank you so much, Kazu. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna try to remember that. Please, if I forget, I'll let you know. Don't take offense to it. Like I said, I get, as you can imagine, a lot of people. But yeah, I'm gonna try to remember that. Kazu. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Like I said, I just want to be respectful. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Kazu. And where are we? We are. I'll take one more shot for another $5 super chat, and then we need to get back to the $20 because I've taken a lot of shots for 10. I was trying to get to 20, but $5 more super chat. I will take I'll take one more shot, and then we got to get back to 20. But again, Kazu, thank you so much. Where were we? I hate when this thing refreshes. Is Rui injury severe? No. So Vando, Rui, basically everyone is missing. So Vando, Prince, Rui, and Gabe Vincent. If this was the playoffs, I am pretty confident that they all would have played. Personally, I could have been wrong, but I'm pretty confident would have played. Markle, don't worry about it. Again, it's just for fun. Don't worry about it. I appreciate you, Markle, though. I see your comment. Thank you. But again, it's just a fun little gimmick. I don't do this for the super chats. I mean, obviously, I want to make money. I want to, trying to grow the channel, trying to do this for a living. But that's what the video is for to me. It's why I answer every question. It's why I go through the stream rather than, just only answering super chats because, I want this. To me, this is the connectability. This is where I build my core audience, if that makes sense. So I'm still getting something out of this. But again, I don't ever want anyone to feel like you have to give super chats. If you want to, I appreciate it. It helps me out a ton, right? Trying to do this for a living. But don't ever feel like you have to. But I appreciate the sentiment. Everyone turns into 93 Bulls against the Lakers. Why? Because it's the Lakers, right? It's the history, it's the team, it's the it's the spotlight, right? Teams know that, like, oh man, if I show up against the Lakers, I'm gonna get the bright lights, I'm gonna get the recognition, blah blah blah. That's what it is. I already got that one. Yeah, Rui's all right. Should we be concerned that the Clippers dominated us for the majority of the game? No, right? Because I just think that comes down to effort. I just think it's one of those things where, you got to right the ship, so to speak, right? Like the Lakers, for whatever reason, love to start slow, right? And then they play catch up. We got to just kind of, like, they've done that to every, like, if it was just the Clippers, maybe, but it's been like every team, like all the games we've won. It's like, well, we're down 20. Here come the Lakers. Time for a run. Time to overtake. Like, I want to see a little more consistency, if that makes sense. You pronounce my name wrong. It's the same way as Fultz. Oh, so Markelle Fultz. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. I appreciate you. Sorry about that. Markelle Fultz. Markelle Scott. Perfect. Appreciate you. Thank you. The watch along do good when Lakers are getting blown out and the trolls have the confidence and feel it does, right? Like earlier when the Lakers were getting smacked, there's like 120 people in the stream. And then as soon as the Lakers started coming back, you just saw that drop in half. It's because you're right. You're spot on, Blick. It's just the trolls is what it is. It's just like the people that are like, oh, Lakers suck. Like, but hey, like I always say, it's engaged. Helps me. We were playing from behind yet. We arguably could be undefeated if we didn't go down 10-3. Yeah, agreed. You did get 1K views for the watch along though on this channel, so that was good, Tyler. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, yeah, through the trickle in and out. Yeah, people are always coming in, coming out, and all that stuff, which again I'm very grateful for. It is, it's awesome. It is starting to pick up. I mean, I learned my lesson this off season. I will stream more, but because I thought like I was like, okay, like let me take a little break from streaming, just kind of focus on the videos. Let me you know, people come back in. I got enough subscribers, stuff like that. But I think taking that like 2 month break of like not streaming, I think like kind of hurt because now it's like, but you're starting to see every stream more and more people are starting to come in because people are starting to realize that. I also need to promote it better. I should start setting the streams up earlier and making like community posts and stuff like that. But regardless, I'm just thankful people even want to listen, whether it's 2 people or 2,000 people. I'm very thankful. But yeah, but yeah, no, it is really good. Absolutely. Yes, the Lakers won. Golden Eagle. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I'm like, but you called it, bro. I'm telling you, we gotta let things finish. Let things finish. So many people are so quick to jump the gun and just say, "Oh, like Lakers suck, they lost, blah blah." Like, let things play out. There's a lot of things that like I don't know. Maybe I'm just overly patient, but like I just feel like let things unfold. Like all year last year, I was getting so much nonsense because I was like relax, Lakers will be fine, be patient, and we made the conference finals. I mean, obviously we didn't win the chip, we still made the conference finals. So 3-1 is possible. The next 4 games, we need to run. I want all 4 of those. I want all 4. I want 4-0. But yes, I agree. Like I said, I have said it. I still believe the Lakers win 50 to 55 games. Call me crazy, but I do. I think they win 50 to 55 games. 50 to 55 games. I hope everyone sees why Cam was getting minutes over Max. Thank you. Thank you. I've been preaching that. Not much offense, but defensively, he's 6'8" and can guard. Yes, exactly. And I was trying to tell people, I had so many people come after me over like, oh, Max Christie needs minutes. You saw Max Christie, you saw what you got. He's 20 years old. I believe he has potential to be a star. He's 20 years old. He's going to have his hiccups. He's going to have his ups and flows. We need consistency. Cam Reddish doesn't give you much offensively, right? Whatever he gives you offensively is just icing on the cake, but he's excellent defensively, and we need that. PG fouled out, bro. I'm sorry, but that's a skill issue, especially when the refs were trying to rig it in your favor. Exactly. Got to play defense without fouling. It's that simple. If he didn't do it, what an awful way to be outed as, whatever label you wanted to be. Yeah, exactly. I agree. Like that dude, you're just trying to live your life and, like let him do what he wants to do on his own time. I don't know. But it's the world we live in, unfortunately. LeBron, 42 minutes. Hey, got to do what you got to do. D'Lo missing the buzzer beater put a bug in my stomach, but AR hustled and made the winning plays. Cam kept locking up Kawhi and even PG. Yes, exactly. Where's the minute restriction? Hey, that went out the window very quick. Got to win games. I like the idea of minute restriction. I do, but you got to, you got to, you got to win the games, right? I was trying to think of a different way to phrase that, but yeah, got to win the game. 3 big lineup looked fire. Ham woke up out of his tomb. Yes, like I said, I think you can play that in spots. I don't think you can play that too heavily. The Heat are in flux right now. They are 1-4. Look, I said the same thing last year that I said this year. They're going to be a play-in team again. I said that they'd be a play-in team, maybe even miss the playoffs last year, and that's exactly what happened. Once they get in the playoffs, they have the experience and stuff. That's where they are. They're just trying to get into the playoffs. They're not good enough to ride the course of the season. Completely different tier of quality backups. Clips were on a hot streak too. Yes, the Clippers were the number 1 offense in the league going into this game. Russ missed the late game layup. Yep. If Memphis keeps falling off a cliff, Who would they, interesting piece to consider trading for at the deadline? Triple J and Bane would be pipe dream trades. They're not going to blow it up. So at least this year, because they're going to justify it in their minds that they're going to justify it in their minds that like, oh, it's just because of Ja Morant. I have a video again. I'm sure people are like, you always seem to call it. I literally have video evidence of this. Okay, I made a whole video on As It Stands Sports, which is my original channel, where I break down the Memphis Grizzlies, and I said I think that they are going to be a play-in team, and they are looking like a play-in team. And the problem is, Ja is going to miss 25 games. When he comes back, it's going to take him time to get in a rhythm because he can't work out at the facility. He has to stay away. So it's probably going to take Ja another 5 to 10 games to kind of get back to being Ja. I think they're cooked. I do. I think they're cooked. Skip Bayless tweeted obvious foul on Reddish. What game was he watching? Yeah, facts. Yeah, but Skip Bayless is notorious clown. So that lineup of D'Lo, Reddish, Wood, Hayes, AD killed the Clips in the third. Yes, it did, which was nice. It was nice to see. CPO will make the Warriors have a great regular season, but then choke. Yeah, agreed. Warriors own the Kings like the Wolves own the Nuggets. Fox didn't play tonight. Oh, he didn't? I didn't know. Warriors are tough. They have a core three, which makes them deadly. Yeah, I mean the Warriors are always going to be, they're like Brady with the Patriots. They're always in the conversation. Celtics are going to be like the Dodgers and Cowboys, elite regular season and fall apart in the playoffs, or maybe the Dodgers are like the Bucks because both of them got the rings to fall apart and the postseason. Yes, agreed. I just don't believe in the problem with the Celtics is mental toughness, and I don't think that they fixed that. I think losing Marcus Smart is going to hurt them a lot more than they realize, especially come the postseason. Wood was actually helped us get all three of our wins. Hopefully, people take that he has no defense off his name. Look, I was screaming all offseason. He is a good defensive player. People just don't watch guys that are on the Lakers. Bucks gave away a lot of defense for scoring with Dame. It will hurt them. Yes, agreed. So again, something else that I've talked about. You guys got to go subscribe to As It Stands Sports. As It Stands Sports, I talk about every other team but the Lakers, just because I have the Laker channel. So I figured I'll make that about everyone else. So on As It Stands Sports, I talked about how I believe that the Bucks are going to regress during the regular season, but Dame was for the playoffs. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucks are like the 3 or 4 seed this year and are excellent in the playoffs because that's what Dame was for. It wasn't so much for the regular season, it was for the playoffs. So just something to keep in mind. We'll see. Let me pull this up. So here is As It Stands Sports. So again, go subscribe to that channel. Like I said, I talk everything other than Lakers because I get a lot of people that are like, "Oh, I'd love to hear your opinion on this team or that team." That's what that channel's for. Give all the updates and stuff like that on all the other sports. So take a second, hit that link, go subscribe to As It Stands Sports. But $5 super chat, $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Not sure if you took that shot yet, but just in case you didn't, I'll take one with you. Rui for 6-man. Let's go. Well, I did take that shot already, and I wasn't planning. I said I wouldn't take any more shots unless it was $20 in super chats, but I appreciate you. So I will take another shot with you. Because why not? We're celebrating. Lakers got the first win. Oh, and just so everyone knows, I don't do this every live stream. I mean, obviously, if you've been part of every live stream, then you're familiar. It's only for like the big occasion. Lakers in the streak. Let's do it. Ready? Cheers. Down the hatch, my friend. Put some hair on your chest. But thank you. Appreciate that. Whew. Hang on. What? Cool, we're back. But thank you. Thank you, Kazoo, right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kazoo. We got our 5. Thanks, Kazoo. Yes. Thank you. Cheers. Let's see. Where were we here? All right. I like Ham. Put the bigs on the lineup. Definitely help with the rebounds. Yes, agreed. Our next couple games, very winnable. We could go on a win streak, and that's what I'm hoping. I'm genuinely hoping we go on a win streak. Seriously, we need it. LA is purple and gold. Yep. Facts, without a doubt. Salty about the Celtics dominating, of course. As a Laker fan, we knowing how they are in the playoffs, we never gonna sleep on them. But there are patterns with them. Exactly. Look, I talk about them the same way I talk about the Clippers. Every year it's their year. Every year they're supposed to be this great team and blah, blah, blah. And every year they fumble the bag. Every year like clockwork. Legend coming in hot with $2 super chat. Thank you so much. What new dimension does Vando add to this team? Well, first off, thank you so very much. I really do appreciate the super chat. But Vando makes us elite defensively. I mean, you saw it last year. Lakers were like middle of the pack defensively and literally went from middle of the pack to number 1 immediately because Jared Vanderbilt covers so much ground, right? Like the thing that makes AD special defensively, he's not just a great shot blocker. He's not just a great defender. It's the impact on the overall court. The guy is like defending 5 guys. Well, you even saw it in this Clipper game. He literally was like defending 3 or 4 guys at once. That's what Jared Vanderbilt provides, right? So we've seen games like the Warriors playoff series. He's trailing Steph, defending Steph seamlessly. Steph has to give the ball up. Jared Vanderbilt comes over, defends that guy. Ball swings back over. Jared Vanderbilt back over. Boom. Defending that guy, right? Comes around the corner, cuts off the lane. Boom. Ball swings over. Jared Vanderbilt swings over. Boom. Blocks the shot, is off to the races, right? Like Jared Vanderbilt covers so much ground defensively. So his ability to be basically from one side to the other, there's very few players in this league, very few players in history that can do what Jared Vanderbilt does. That's why I say he is one of, if not the best on-ball defender in the league. If you look up the stats and metrics, he is literally the best on-ball defender in the entire league by like far, right? A lot of people mention like McDaniels and stuff like that. No, Jared Vanderbilt is like by far the best defensive player. But there's definitely an argument to be made. So I'll concede that. The Laker fan of me is like, no, he's the best defensive player. Not name Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is far and away the best defensive player, which is why it's criminal he doesn't have a defensive player of the year. But what Jared Vanderbilt does is he makes us the best defensive team in the league. That's what he does. I mean, it's that simple. Like he literally makes us the best defensive team in the league. So, but again, legend, thank you so much for Super Chat. I really appreciate that. All right. I'm going to power through a couple questions, and then I'm going to skate on out of here. Just because the Clippers won, again, don't feel obligated. You don't have to. But $10 more in Super Chat, I'll take my last shot. Last shot of the night before we get out of here. It doesn't have to be in one. It can be collectively. You know, if 5 people want to chip in $2, that's fine. But $10 more with Legend, that'll be 12. It's not 20. I said I'd only do 20 after this, but come on. We ended the streak, so I'll break it. So $10 more, I'll do it. But again, don't feel obligated. If not, no big deal. I just appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Great win. Reeves is back, baby. It looked like it. Which is wonderful. Jay, real quick, I saw my boy Fonzo. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, Tyler. Tonight was a great, per usual. Yes, Jay, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. As always, you know it's all love. Again, I will see you in the next live stream. Thank you. What is it? Saturday? See you Saturday. Be there or be wrecked in. You think D'Lo can be a sell high in trade deadline? So again, first off, Legend, thank you so much. So we're $8 away from another super chat. So $8 more, I'll take another shot. But Legend, as far as your question goes, so it's two ways I see the Lakers making a trade. One, it makes more sense long term, right? So think of a Buddy Hield or Miles Turner, right? Where it helps now, but it also helps long term. Think of which I'm not super high on, but the Lakers would do it, is think of like a Trae Young. Trae Young becomes available. He forces away the Lakers. He would do it. I not like super high on Trae Young as some people are, but the Lakers would do it. So I see them trading D'Lo if it makes more sense for now and long term, or it's a Kyrie Irving, some superstar, right? Some real big impact player. That's the only way I see them trading D'Lo. If it's just like some normal run of the mill type trade, no. It might maybe they do some like smaller minor trades, sure. But as like maybe they take like 2 or 3 players, consolidate them, and go get X player, right? But I think any big trade that because D'Lo would involve a big trade will only be one of those two things. Something that makes sense now and long term, or something that is just like, maybe. Let's see. Where is everybody that said we're gonna? I hate when it. Sorry, give me a second. It refreshed. I hate when it refreshes. There we go. Where's everybody that said we were going to lose or Lakers sucked? They only around we were down and now they're silent and quiet. Of course, that's how it always goes. 100%. That's how it always goes. Trust me. It comes with the territory. Drives me crazy, but comes with territory. People love to talk. Love to talk. I mean, you were there. You were there from the very beginning. You saw like literally, I like a third of the chat were like, Lakers suck, Lakers lost, blah, 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 blah. And guess what happened? Lakers won. So most haters left when we were down 15. Yeah. I fell asleep towards the end of the third quarter. Yeah. Lakers 80-2. Let's get it. Let's get it. Who can shoot better, Cam or Vando? Problem is we haven't seen enough from Vando. So it's a tough question to answer because Vando, so career-wise, Cam Reddish. But Vando, between not last year, but the previous year and last year, actually doubled his three-point percentage. I don't expect him to double his three-point percentage this year because he would be shooting like 60%, which is ridiculous. But can he go up like 5 to 6%? If he can, I don't know how you take Vando off the court. If he's shooting 35 to 36% and his level of defense, how do you take that man off the court? I don't see it. A good troll is a good time. Look, like I said, I know a lot of people hate trolls. I don't mind it because to me it's just good engagement and like even like you're not supposed to respond to trolls. I do it all the time because a couple things. One, I know they always respond. Always. These guys always respond. So I know when I have a good troll, I know they'll respond. So it's engagement to me. That's how I look at it. Like all you're doing is helping the channel. They think they're hurting. They think they're doing something. They're not. They're just helping me. It's helping put the channel on growth. But yeah, I agree with you, Plucka. Good troll, good time. PG, always been a hacker. Yeah, thanks. Going to Disneyland the day after the Rockets. So hoping we get that nice win there. Yes. It's like every time we win the Bad late game shot selection. Turnovers, etc. Yeah. Happy to see McDaniels gone. Thank God. Yes. Fox is hurt. Yeah, he hurt his ankle during the Lakers game. Yeah. Celtics have the talent, but their coach, their leader, etc., they didn't fix the problems. They did make them a great regular season, though. Yeah, they're going to be really good in the regular season. Playoffs is where I don't think they're going to be great. When the Bulls blow up, Lakers need to get Alex. So I've said I would love to see the Lakers trade get DeMar DeRozan, Alex Caruso, and Andre Drummond. Those three guys, you're off to the races. Again, Jay, if you're here, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I will see you Saturday. Got our 5. Thanks, Kazoo. Yes. Like I said, we are what? We're $8 more. $8 more, and I'll take my final shot of the night. So $8 more in super chats. Again, don't feel like you have to. It's not $6 more, pal. You're trying to look. You're trying to get me take shots for less than market value. $8 more. $8 more, and we'll take a shot. Tell you what, I'll take another shot for another $5 super chat. There you go. So that way I don't make Pale look bad. So instead of 6, 5. $5 more, I'll take another super chat. Legend did 2 twice. Yeah, but that was previous. I said after the 2, I was like, I'll do it for another 10. But like I said, I'll do it for another 5 because you're awesome. Woods with that putback dunk to help us win the game. Shout out to Woods. Wood was fantastic this game on both sides of the basketball. He was great offensively, great defensively, did a lot. He was fantastic. No Kyrie for D'Lo. If we could trade Kyrie for Kyrie, I would do that immediately. Like immediately. I know he has questions. I know locker room issues, all that stuff. LeBron will take care of that. I'm not worried about that. Problem is after LeBron. But I think Kyrie would extend LeBron's career. So if we could swap and go and trade for Kyrie, I would do that immediately. Kyrie solves almost all of our problems, like literally almost all of them. Donovan Mitchell wants to come to Lakers. Donovan Mitchell is another guy that solves all of our problems. What do you think, Tyler? Rui plus a second rounder for OG Anunoby. I think it would never happen. So the Toronto Raptors could have gotten Donovan Mitchell, Damian Lillard, and they could have gotten Kevin Durant if they would have given up OG Anunoby, and they didn't. Lakers don't have anything that would convince the Raptors to give up OG Anunoby. Now, if we could, I would do that immediately. I would do that this time last year. They're not going to do it. They're not going to trade OG Hunt. Like, unless it's like something great. Like Joel Embiid, maybe they would. Not trading Rui. He has so many fans. He makes the Lakers money. Why are we talking about who's going to do a trade for a star? Also, Mark, appreciate you. But my guess, realistically, is probably DeMar DeRozan. Like, if they were going to trade for anybody, it would be DeMar, because I think Chicago blows it up this year. Man, I miss Vando. I'm ready for his return. The Lakers are going to be a problem with Vando on the floor. Agreed. They're going to be great defensively. Prince needs to be more consistent, not score 12, then go scoreless the next game. Yes, agreed. Yeah, because he's given us 18-0, 20, and then what, 0 again? Supposedly the Raptors GM is hard to trade with. Yes. He only likes deals where he fleeces the other person. Do they think OG is the best player on the planet? Jesus. Dude, they are trading OG like he's Michael Jordan. It's crazy. Clippers Harden is your problem now. Absolutely agree. But all right, I got to the end of the chat. I will give it like 10 seconds. If I don't get a $5 super chat, take another shot. I'm out of here. Because I got to the end of the chat. It took a while, but I appreciate you. And we won. 11 straight. I'm glad that we got the win. Right? I'm glad that we finally ended the streak. We won a game in overtime, right? We won a game that was challenging, right? Down 20, kind of trek through it, go up 9 late, end up closing out, and then to pull out that win, I just think was fantastic. Seriously. Like, these are the kind of wins that are kind of like the catalyst, I guess, that like kind of start to string things. And now our schedule kind of lightens up. Not crazy, but it kind of lightens up a little bit. So hopefully now we can go on a win streak here. I'd love to get 4 or 5 games over 500. We need it. We need it badly. And yeah, our next game is what? Saturday. So we'll do it Saturday. What is going on? Appreciate your peace and love. Yes, let's go Lakers. Before you go, Harbum, gonna run the Clippers down further. Yeah, absolutely. The Mavericks are going to eventually collapse. It's only a matter of time. They're playing the Spurs, Nets, Grizzlies, and Bulls, all with Luka having to save them for at least 2 of those games. Yeah, so Luka, like literally, Dallas is only like all the games that Dallas has won have literally been because of Luka's just like heroics. Right? At some point, that's gonna trickle off, and they're gonna go on this streak. Yes, beat those Clippers. No hat today, man. Yes, no hat today. Didn't go with the hat today. Next game. But I'm at the end of the chat. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Everybody that gave me super chats, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Everyone that's watching this, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on your way out. I really appreciate you. Thank you all for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next one. Saturday, right? Saturday's game. I will see you against Orlando. You guys are beautiful. You guys are awesome.